you are subject to certain terms when you use a private company service. If they decide they want to have paperwork and have you go, yes, I agree. If you look at that stuff, you're subject to that stuff. If you have your business that relies on that, and the bedrock of reliance is on that legalese, and that legalese is no good, your entire business is going to hinge on the sanity of that agreement. And so if that sanity just goes, then your entire business is at risk. And it's just a lot of people, like YouTube demonetization and advertising and stuff like that. A lot of people, quote unquote businesses, sole proprietorships or whatever, are dependent on just YouTube because they don't know how to diversify, for example. And YouTube will change their terms of service, and now suddenly all these places are vulnerable, and they'll think, well, I'm not the tall blade of grass, I won't get cut down. And they do. They get just quietly muted, and nobody will help them because they're little, or they're big and they get cut down, and lots of fuss may or may not get made, and people have been kicked off. So I don't like the idea of holding on to services with strange legalese, and Patreon has had some strange legalese, like ooh. So I would never depend on them as the sole source of revenue for donations, for example, as funding. There should be multiple ones, multiple places.